All right, so your starting platform for Burnout is going to be this black tag box right here. Your first obstacle, you were allowed the canes on the silver pull-up bars all the way down, and allowed canes in these 3 rings up there. Then, whenever you want, you're allowed to transfer to any of these holds over here. Once you make contact with any of them, then that will be your touch point. So you can touch the rope, you can touch the ring, just remember, only with your hand. Okay, then you have all the grips here. For the rope, if you're up on the rubber, that's fine, just don't be grabbing the bolts. And the cones, don't grab the bolt or the carabiner up there, but a finger over, totally good. Okay, then you'll get to these rings, then, or whenever you want, you can transfer to these 2 rings. Either one is going to be your touch point, so as long as you make contact with it, you will get your point. All right, once you guys make it to these rings, then you can progress onto that silver bar up there, as well as these 2 rings. And then once you make contact with that cone right there, then that will be your next touch point. So you can grab the cone or the blue rope if you want to pull the ring closer to you, but you are not allowed to bear weight on the rope. The rope is not for hanging, just for pulling down to get that ring closer to you. Of course, you don't need to bring it closer to you, but you can if you would like. Okay, then you'll slide the ring down, grab this trapeze, or not. Your next point will come when you make contact with the black bar. This black bar only. Okay, then from that black bar, you will go to the green bar, just like it was in your course. So black bar, green bar, the silver bar. You are forced to use this silver bar. Anything else you can skip in this line, yeah. You just can't skip touch points, remember. But you are forced to use this bar, then to the ring, any part of this green cliffhanger or vertical limit to get your next touch point, which is this trapeze. From this trapeze, you're allowed to grab this dropping bowl and these dropping cones to get to this ring and this bar. Once you touch this bar, that is your next touch point. Once you guys get to this bar, you're allowed to use your hands on any part of the hammer here, ledge, slot, top, whatever you want, and then either or all of the ledges on these little spinning black boards here. So not the top of the black, but either of the limiters, totally good. You will get another touch point when you get to either one of these rings or when you touch either one of these rings. Cool? Then you will lâcher up to this cliffhanger. So you have to get to those rings before you go up to this cliffhanger. Then, once you catch the cliffhanger, you're allowed to use any of the devil bars on this side coming down, not the pegs, just the devil bars coming down on this side. Go down the devil bars, you will get your next touch point when you touch this step right here. Then you can use green only, so none of the silver ledges, none of the black pipes here. Green only, all the way up, all the way down. Skip whatever you want to get to this tire, and then you may hit your buzzer.